Straight away there was a strong feeling of acceptance and not of judgment. When you've got people that are open and honest, you know, as if to say, it's all right, you know, I've been down that road and I'm still standing.
It's a place to meet with others who are living with all sorts of different mental issues, some the same as me, some not, but it's a good atmosphere.
It gave me a lot of hope and it's opened up possibilities for me for the future.
Central and North West London NHS Foundation Trust is a large organisation providing a wide range of healthcare services in the south of England. The CNWL Recovery College is a learning and development facility that offers a range of educational courses, resources and workshops. The college was launched in April 2012 as part of the Trust's initiative to embed recovery throughout the organisation.
I think the Recovery College is central in terms of continuing to develop recovery-focused services within the Trust through shifting emphasis away from symptom reduction and more into focusing on rebuilding individuals' lives.
Our emphasis is upon co-production in a learning environment. Service users and their supporters staff the college alongside mental health professionals, with all courses developed and delivered together.
Co-production is central to everything that we do at the Recovery College. It brings together two sets of experts, the expertise of clinical experience, and then we also have peer recovery trainers, and those are people who bring their expertise of lived experience.
I think I learn a lot from the joint learning environment. I think it's very interesting to see how sort of people work together and complement each other. But I do particularly think sort of the power comes from the peer trainers. It's so much more powerful somebody saying, look, I've experienced that and I got through that.
Both of the trainers seemed to me to be extremely skilled in what they were doing, and I, as a result, came away really very well educated in a way that I hadn't been to the same degree before.
Having been through and walked that similar road to other people who've used services, drawing on that experience and what my experience of that has been, I think instills and inspires a lot of people to feel that recovery is within their grasp as well.
The discussion that goes around in the classroom is fantastic. There's a lot of sharing. What amazes me quite a lot of the time is that it breaks down barriers. So staff and service users find that they have a lot more in common than they thought, and that's the best thing about it, is the breaking down of barriers.
The college also focuses on the learning and development of CNWL staff to ensure recovery-focused principles are integrated into all aspects of the Trust's work.
I think the Recovery College is the vehicle for the Trust vision, I guess, and that what it does is the work that it carries out it enables service users and staff to come along and practice recovery in action. So I think it's an important part and probably a vital part in making the vision a reality.
I think there's been a lot of positive energy and a real kind of effort to drive it forward, to embed it within the Trust, to kind of share what recovery is about.
The CNWL Recovery College builds upon the national drive to create a society in which people with mental health difficulties have access to the same opportunities in life as everyone else. CNWL has been supported to fulfil this commitment by IMROC, a major national project that aims to change how the NHS and its partners provide services. The CNWL Recovery College has evolved into an exciting service empowering people to be experts in their own recovery journey.
Well, I'm actually teaching telling your own caring story, which for me is incredibly important and I don't think can be undervalued, and I would implore carers to look at this as particularly important for themselves. That is really how I started my journey of recovery, was being able to tell my story in a place which was safe and where you could actually get down to sort of what I would call the nitty-gritty or the nuts and bolts of how you really felt.
My favourite course to teach, I think, is Taking Back Control. I was involved in helping start the health and wellbeing plans that the Trust now use before the Recovery College actually started. So, and I think it was that really helped underpin my own recovery. And since the Recovery College has started, it really is the backbone or the central part of the Recovery College.
The college's offices and Westminster training facility are based at the Trust's headquarters in Stevenson House. Training venues are offered in other London boroughs that also house Trust services, so students can attend courses local to them or can choose to travel to other boroughs. To enrol on courses, students can complete their registration forms online or in the college prospectus. Forms can be completed manually or electronically, and students can register themselves. CNWL staff can register for courses through the Learning and Development Zone.
As you're taking part in the course, you become one and you learn from each other. And I think when you're open and honest, then you do learn from each other. I think that's a very good thing.
I think the environment at Recovery College is particularly good because the place is safe. You don't have to explain that you have a mental health issue. Everybody knows. And frankly, your mood, whether you're in a good mood or a bad mood, it doesn't matter. You're there and that's okay.
Just watching all that stigma dissolve away before my eyes as people talk, they come in and you can see, you know, people come in still with this sense of shame and they come out almost proud that, you know, they have a mental health condition but they can manage it.
The college prides itself on being a transformational space that builds a support system driven by social inclusion, destigmatising mental health services through nurturing new attitudes and working in partnership.
In one word, recovery means to me fulfilment.
Regrowth.
What recovery means to me? Living.
Discovery.
I'm afraid I've stretched it to 2 words. Unlimited acceptance.
Hope.
Recovery, without any doubt for me, means freedom.
Freedom.